Good afternoon. It's Melly with Melly's Joy Bugs. It has been raining, cats and dogs. It rained, poured here twice yesterday. So I've already mixed the fertilizer and fertilized all the potted plants, which is a lot, including those plumbagos that didn't make it in the ground. I'll show you why. And why my arm feels like it's falling off today, but I still got things I have to do. Shipping's done, as you know. You should have got your emails. I'm going to do this for the ones in the ground. It works, okay? It's a lazy way to do it, but guys, it works. When you get this much rain, you can do this. I just sprinkle this on the ground as opposed to mixing it in water. There's no way I need to add more water into the ground. So it's going to rain again. It's been cloudy all morning. So all these, I have a nursery because we cut that big tree limb. And then we were both just so hurt after doing that. We had to stop. It was like noon. It got hot, plus we were just hurt. So he came in and called it a day. But we got all the tree parts and some leaves and stuff in here. I got to spread those leaves out so it takes less dirt to fill this up. So all the potted plants on the wall, everything, all these hanging plants. I didn't fertilize these. They don't need it. They're sitting in compost. But ouch. So look, that limb is gone, which means, look, Wasp, get away from me. Get away from me. I'm in a bad mood. I will smush you. I don't even care if I get stung. But see, now that sun just flows in here. It just blasts. So I had to move all those plants that are shade plants. So rather than mix water, which just doesn't need any more water, I just sprinkle the fertilizer on the ground around the plants. It works fine. It's going to get so much rain. I normally wouldn't do this in a potted plant. That's a very tiny, tiny bit. But I'm going to do it because, yeah, because it needs it. Okay, this has been, look how much rain we've gotten. Those are turning yellow, and they are blooming. First little, but they're just, yeah, they're just drowned, so I'm going to sprinkle some of that in here. But now, once I cut this and this, I wanted to cut today, some more. They already came and got the tree. They came like before light this morning. They were out here like at 5:30. I got to go pick up little pieces they missed. But my pile was over here, and they left these little limbs, and these green leaves will kill the grass. They picked those up. I was going to dig this up. Thank God I didn't, because it's bloomed. It's that iris I got from Fort Myers. And I think that is an iris over there in that little bed. It gets like 8 big blooms. They bloom like one at a time. So, I don't know if I should bother fertilizing these again, since they're not really getting sun, and I don't want to walk up in there. Yeah, I'm going to pass. So I think that's really it. Because I already watered everything else. I mean, fertilized everything else. Especially those plumbagos. I mixed it kind of strong because they've been just saturated. I think these might be too new to fertilize. I'm afraid it might burn them. That certainly has enough, but it's had so much rain, it ain't going to hurt it to have that just wash in there. I'll put a little bit around here. Although it's sitting in compost, it should be fine. I'm going to go really light on this because, yeah, I don't want to burn the roots. But from using that Sawzall, because Mike cut the big logs, and I cut all the green limbs off, and then cut those up into smaller pieces. And that Sawzall just shook my arm to death. It hurts so bad. And it's doing that crazy thing where it stays clenched. You ain't been fertilizing forever and a day. Yeah, I'm doing heavy on this because that's a deep, big tub. And these I did heavily. But I'll do a tiny little sprinkle because those have got to be just suffering. Getting just sitting in their pot for what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks? This don't need fertilized. All right, my phone shut off. What else is new? Anyway, my arm is so screwed, guys. It's clenching. It's making a muscle all the time in the right arm. It don't relax. It just stays clenched. So every time I close my hand, it sends a shockwave down my forearm. So it's like, I'm just going to sit here and prop up my arm, put on my real time. That's it. That's it. That's what I'm going to do. Shipping is done. It's waiting to be picked up. I don't know, because Bigfoot will start barking. And I need to go out there because I have an auction coming, which Sometimes he'll leave it in the box, even though he has to come to the door to get my stuff. It depends on who it is. Leon's good. He brings it. The other dude, I forget his name. I don't think he ever told me his name. If he did, I forgot. Oh, man, y'all. That Sawzall kicked my ass. I used a long blade because I had some pretty big, I can't show you. I'm going to use my left arm. I had some pretty big limbs with that Sawzall, plus all the little green limbs with the leaves and stuff. And it shakes like hell, plus it's heavy. You're pushing the button, you're pressing down, you're holding the limb with the other arm. So it's my arm's tore up. So I ain't going to be filling that bed till the weekend because I need Mike to cut those boards down or move some because I can't back the wheelbarrow up and dump it. I ain't going to empty that thing by shovel. I ain't going to shovel it full and then shovel it empty. No, I'll be dead. Anyway, the reason I came back is because I found Patricia, Patsy Crafty's an auction on. Anyway, I'm not going to do any live auctions this week, so I won't be on live Thursday, Friday, or Saturday this week. However, because I'm buried to here in jewelry and have an auction coming today, hush, you know you want to see the stuff, so there you go. I'm going to have one of those real clearance buy it now. It's like dirt cheap, like stupid holy shit cheap. Because even though I'll be at that price point with you guys, I don't have to do the typing. My arm is trashed. I'm buried to here at jewelry. I'm going to have to do, I don't know however many I can manage to do with my arm, because I still have to bag them and tag them and make lists and stuff. Yeah, so it's still, you know, but at least that way, once that's done, I've got the data on them for myself, and then all I need is pictures. If they don't sell and I have to list them, they'll go on Facebook, because it's cheap. They charge 5% flat. So for something that I would say charge you $10 for, I can put it 20 free shipping at $15 to, you know, $17 depending on the fees, you know, on Facebook. I'm not going to bother putting them on eBay because the fees eat you up too much. On the little pieces, I don't do anything on eBay less than 25 bucks. No. And I don't promote it or nothing. It just sits there. So I take it down. So I might grab some of those. No, I don't need to. Leave them listed. Just leave the shit alone, Mel. Leave it alone. So, yeah, I'm just going to, hopefully most of it will sell, because it's going to be pretty much cost. Maybe some I might even eat. I don't care. I just got to really lighten my load, because I cleaned my table up, 2 weeks ago, and was like, oh, look how organized. Hurricane Melly hit, and it's a hot mess. And it's just trays of jewelry, boxes of jewelry, just jewelry everywhere. So, yeah, I have to deal with it. I got to get it cleaned up again. And my arm's screwed, but so I'll be doing buy it now. They're going to drop later than normal because these prices are going to be so low. I want everyone to have a fair opportunity. So I'm going to drop it at 9 at night, Eastern Standard Time, so that my West Coast people have a chance in hell. That's 6 o'clock their time. I can't do later than 9 because I'll fall asleep. So if you do watch it, and I'll reiterate this in the recording, it's going to be recording. It will not be live. I will not be there. I will not be in the chat. And you cannot purchase in the comments. You have to email to purchase. You have to register to purchase. Yes, you can register and request something at the same time. That's fine. But that way it's fair, because it's going to be like, yeah, there's going to be stuff that I know most of it will sell, because it's going to be like, especially resellers, keep your eyes open. If you're a reseller, yeah. And if you want to buy bulk, if you want to buy, say, 5 or more pieces, email me, say, these are the ones I'm interested in. What can you do for me? And I'll block them off right away for you, knowing that we'll work something out. I'll show them all sold so someone else doesn't come in on you. Yeah, I'll work something out with you, because I know how it is. You got to have a margin, and you will. To begin with, you'll already have a margin, but yeah, just ask. If the shit's too cheap to begin with, I'll be like, come on, you getting, no, that's so many grand. But I'll usually do something to make the deal, right? Get it out my door. Get it out my door. Your shipping's waiting to be picked up. I got a big new mailbox. I think I showed you the mailbox. But I ain't put it out there. No. Number one, it won't all fit. Number two, no, they can come to my door. That way Bigfoot will bark. Plus my cameras will catch them. Yeah. All right, so look for those. I don't know what day. My arm is so foobar right now. It's not foobar. My arm is so sore right now. That shipping kicked my ass. Even fertilizing hurt. Mixing it and carrying that. No. Plus, I bathed Bigfoot this weekend. That hurts. So it's just been abuse yourself weekend for me. But I love life, you know. I'm a happy person. Pain is transient, right? It is. It's transient. It's not forever. It's aggravating. It wears on your mind. I was so mad this morning, I almost punched my computer. It kept failing to download my labels. And I'm going to make sure I get them out. I've already packaged them. I've already paid for the labels. I need to print them. And it won't let you print directly from Pirate Ship. You have to download it and then print. Well, with mine, I don't know why it's that way. Wouldn't do it. Took me forever. I was so aggravated. I literally just pounded the table with my good arm. Like, ah! So I had to take my calcium. Guys, this stuff works. It's called Calm. And it's a high dose of magnesium. It's 300 and... See, it says 30 or 20. But it's higher than your normal dose. And you take one... I'll take like one a couple times a day at night. 30 minutes before you go to sleep. Take two. It does calm your mind. It calms you down. If that don't work, by 11, I'm taking my trazodone and not scrolling, so I don't buy any more Goodwill boxes for $113. It's another thing. I got all that vintage to do. This idiot asked me on eBay about my jewelry jar. How come it's so expensive, he said. Is there gold in there? I said, no, there's not gold in there. But there's also all signed, true vintage, some sterling. It's packed. It's a curated jar. It's not a junk jewelry jar. And then today I ended the listing. He pissed me. I'm like, no one's... They're watching it. I can't send offers. It's already a crazy deal. So I pulled it down. Screw it. I'll sell them individually. You guys, they can bite me. I don't know them people. Isn't that mean? I don't know them people. Anyway. That was just rude. Why is it so expensive? Is there gold in there? It's eBay, fool. You know, I'm not a preferred seller anymore because I'm kind of new again this year. Last year, whatever. But I have, what is it, 90 days guaranteed refund. Just say it's not what you thought or it's not what you expected or whatever. Send it back. You get your money back. It's a risk to me on jewelry lots like that and those jars. Do you think I remember every piece in there? They could take one or two out and I wouldn't know it. I thought about that too, and so I'm pulling it down. I'm going to pull it down because he's shady. What kind of question is that? Why is it so expensive? Because it's good jewelry, idiot. You notice I don't list costume. Did you look at my listings? Did you look at my listings? Am I listing costume jewelry? No, I'm not. Catch your head. Anyway, I'll be dropping those later than normal. They will be recordings. You have to email to purchase. Keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be low. It's going to be damn low. And there ain't going to be a bunch of $10 earrings either, no. I might revisit those and put some of them in there. Maybe 2 for $10. I don't know. I'm getting rid of everything. That's it. It's got to go. So I ain't got to list it. Because Ashley offered to help. She didn't make it this weekend because it flooded yesterday. It rained cats and dogs twice. My plants are just drowned. So, yeah, she said she'd help. She works full-time, but she can do a little bit. She used to work for me doing eBay. I couldn't guarantee her a salary, you know, so I was happy for her. She got a full-time job with benefits and all that, so I'm happy for her. So, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, honestly, I have a bunch of drafts done. I just need pictures, but nothing's happening like that today. I'm going to sit here and rest my arm. So watch for those. I don't know. I think the earliest would be Wednesday at the earliest that I would do those because that gives me one day to hopefully get this muscle to relax. Because once I can get this muscle to relax by putting anti-inflammatories on it, and once I'm in this, I'm going to take a muscle relaxer. I'm not going anywhere. I already chewed half of an edible, which is like 5 milligrams, which is not much, especially for me because I'm an old stoner from ages ago. And that's not a flex. It's just a fact. I'm 63. It's my generation. A lot of potheads. Well, I wasn't a pothead, but I smoked my fair share, so yeah, I can attend you know, is good, but it doesn't, I'm not zooted. There we go. Okay. I don't know why I'm going on that tangent. Oh, because I'm taking a muscle relaxer. Yes, I damn sure am. I need this thing to relax. Once this relaxes, the shoulder's not that bad. I mean, yeah, it hurts. My upper back hurts. But that's normal. I live with that all the time. But this stupid muscle being clenched, no. So watch for those Wednesday at the latest. I'll post them up that they're coming, scheduled before I do it, so you'll know. But you don't want to miss these. You don't want to miss these. Peace out. Ow. Bye.